So I headed out to Best Buy today and I got a chance to play with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. They had it on display. They had the Flip 6 on there as well. I didn't capture any footage of that because I'll be honest, I'm not that totally interested in that, and I wanted to finally hold the Z Fold 6, and it does not disappoint. I'll probably say this a lot in this video. It's some notions I had going into before I've even touched the phone, and that is, I was guessing it was going to look and feel like a complete Galaxy phone, and it completely does. You look at it and you feel that way. At least I think a lot of people do. This is squared off edges, not a lot of bezel, everything's pretty uniform, and you really feel it and see it when you're holding the phone. It's amazing. And that was like the first thing right off the bat that I noticed, is like, this is awesome. This is what I've been wanting in a Galaxy Fold. Sure, I want a bigger display, and you can see the display does feel bigger. That's what's great about this. Even though it's only 0.1 inches, there is a bit of difference on there. It feels bigger. And I don't mean 0.1 inches bigger. I mean, it's hard to say substantially bigger. It's fair to say, though, a fair amount bigger. Again, I can't volumize that or for you, but it does feel bigger, and it feels in a good way, and I wanted that. Maybe will I still want it better or remains bigger? It remains to be seen, but it's definitely feeling really, really good. I also noticed that the front displays are brighter, way brighter. I didn't have this indoors, but I had these at max brightness. I know I had one in a dark mode and the other one a white mode, but regardless, it definitely looks brighter. Once I got the displays completely opened up, again, the first thing I noticed was, looks awesome, looks really good on the big display. I couldn't play any videos due to the fact that it's like the internet works, but YouTube doesn't work on there, so I couldn't get any videos. But I noticed the white balance is a lot whiter on the Z Fold 6 versus the Z Fold 5. It's brighter as well, again, even on the inside display, which I totally appreciate. You can definitely tell the brightness difference. The 2600 versus what I think 1750 nits on the Fold 5. Definitely a big change on that. And even when it's open, you can tell the thinness and the weight. It was attached, the Fold 6 was attached to a security thing, so it was hard to really feel the weight difference, but you can definitely tell a weight difference as well, and you should. The 14 grams, you can totally feel the difference, even with that thing still plugged in. The phone feels so premium. It felt premium before, but now it really, really feels premium. The squared off edges do something to it that really make it feel awesome in a super positive way, and it's a big difference, and I love it. Seriously love it. I do want to mention the buttons. The buttons seemed a little bit more prominent on the Fold 6. It could be because my Fold 5 is almost a year old now, but they did feel a little bit more like you could feel them a little bit better. Beyond that is very close, and I do like the camera design better on the Fold 6 as well. It just looks more complete. It adds the whole aesthetics. The phone just is super complete. The whole design on the outside of the phone, the hinge, it all feels super complete. Looks really good too. It feels a lot thinner on that hinge. I wanted to show off sketch to image. The three of us ended up trying it out. It works really good. It's a pretty neat feature to be able to draw something and it will create the image that you do. And I did a snowman, and it does a bunch of snowmen. It shows you the original one. You can swipe through the rest, which I didn't do on my drawing. I did it on one of the other drawings, and again, I thought it looked pretty cool. Here's another one, and I'm not sure what he was completely trying to draw, some kind of guy, and it ends up turning him into this like cool looking guy. It looks just like what he was trying to draw. Awesome. And then we kind of cycle through what the different drawings look like with the different colors. It looks really, really cool stuff. And then the last one is my son drawing, and he said he was drawing a dragon, but it ended up coming out as a bird. But it's still, I can see why it interpreted it as a bird, because it looked like a bird when he was kind of drawing it, and I thought that was really neat as well. So here we go. This is Z Fold 5 now. Again, I want to reiterate, Z Fold 6 does not have final software. So if any colors or anything looks kind of weird, that could be why, but hopefully you can tell some kind of difference with the microphones and the quality of the video at least. All right, so this is the back cameras now, 4K on the Galaxy Z Fold 6. And kind of loud in here, you can hear music. Hopefully it's not gonna get picked up. I might play a music track over it, but this is what the cameras look like on here. What do you guys think? Here's the front camera on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Same little test I was doing just a moment ago. Which one do you guys think looks better? You also gotta remember that the Z Fold 6 doesn't have final software. Here's a sample of the front cameras, Galaxy Z Fold 6. Got my ridiculous sun hat on, so don't make fun of it. In Best Buy right now, they have these on site in Best Buy, and it feels great. This phone really feels nice in the hand, a lot better than the Z Fold 5 in a lot of ways. Probably, I've already spoken about it in the video. This is ultra wide. They do have a new ultra wide on here. What do you guys think? Does it look good on here, or do I look bad? Very nice. Now the cameras, it's tough to, I mean, I have to admit, I think the Fold 5 actually looked better, but I think it's because all the software's been optimized for it. Fold 6 software hasn't been optimized yet, but still, it is something to say that, you know, hopefully they can get that ironed out, and I think they will, because it's really the colors. The colors are kind of faded on the video with the Fold 6, and I like the colors better on the Fold 5. But again, I think they'll change it and fix it. And then just regular photos. I only took a couple photos, but the one photo I posted, the Fold 5 was brighter and whiter, but I thought that the Fold 6 actually had more natural, regular looking colors, so I would have chose the Fold 6 on the photos. We have the crease. You can definitely tell a crease difference. Fold 6 definitely has a lighter crease. It's not gone, you can still see it, but it's definitely lighter. It's definitely noticeable that you can tell a difference, and I think that's a definite positive overall. Walk away very impressed, very excited too. It feels like I wouldn't say physically, you know, on the outside, it kind of feels like a different phone in a very good way. It feels more complete. It feels like a better phone. It just feels like they finally got it right in terms of the design, the squared off edges, everything's just so uniform. It's perfect. It feels premium, and they did a great job on that. And the outside display feels bigger, and I'm happy about that because that's one of my big complaints. I walk away very impressed, looking forward to it. I want them to, hopefully, I think they'll optimize the camera. This isn't finished software. The phone fell fast, but you know, it's still hard. I didn't get a good on test how if it felt faster and smoother than the Z Fold 5. But the things I noticed and I could feel, very, very impressed. I don't really walk away unimpressed at all. So if you want to pick it up, I would definitely recommend it. I think you'll be happy with that by picking it up. And if you don't, return it. It's definitely a solid upgrade after playing with it. Let me know your thoughts if you've played with it so far. Thanks for watching the phone, not yourself. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace!